So here's the basic overview of Handzon. The way it works is that your website is in the center of the content area right here. So all this is your website, and you'll notice that the application actually wraps around your website. So like say for instance you click into something in the center, you'll notice that the toolbar shows up on the right hand side as well as all of the tools over on the top. So let's just very quickly go through those so that way you can get oriented with what's up here. So first we have edit page. Now edit page is when you're editing on the page view. You'll notice it says page mode right here. So you're on page mode right now. Edit template takes you over to the template. So let's go over to the template of this particular site, and you'll see this is the actual template section. You'll notice over on the top it says template mode. Now, between page mode and template mode there are menus. These menus are as follows. Simply mouse over to the left hand side of edit page, and you'll see page settings, add a new page, apply a new template, revert to the last published page. Right? And of course each one of these has their own windows and settings, which we'll explain a little bit later. Right? So let's go over now to the template section, and it's the same thing. Template section has a drop-down menu that allows you to select whether or not you want to build a new template or manage the current templates that you have. The image insert is a quick insert, and the text insert is a quick text insert. So you could very quickly just drop some text onto the page, as you can see, or you could just quickly pop open the image library to gain access to the images that are contained within. Now, the insert menu is where you actually insert all of the content onto your pages. This is where you'll insert images, slideshows, thumbnails, text, shapes, and you'll notice that these can be collapsed as well to give you even more options. So we invite you to explore a little bit more. Now, the files menu is where you do all of your files. This is where you can upload files like images, PDFs, etc. Or you could go to the image manager to the right hand side here. And inside the image manager obviously is where you store your images, and you could get thumbnails of them, etc., etc. Now, the pages menu is for pages. So what happens is you can come in and actually copy a page, add a page. You can manage your site menu here. You'll also notice that you can go through the pages and delete them here, or you can simply click onto a page, as I'm doing right now, and go to another page inside your site. That's how you actually get to your pages. The preview menu allows you to preview the work that you've done. So say for instance I put some text onto the page. I'd like to preview this now. We simply go into preview mode, and now everything is actually previewing. So you'll notice over on the top right hand side it says start editing. As you're in page preview, simply click start editing. You'll return back to the edit mode, and you can continue your editing from there. Right? Now, the publish is very important. The publish is where you publish your website to the internet. This is basically your save button with a publish. So after you're done your work, simply hit publish, and it sends it to the internet and stores that version of what you've just done. Over on the right hand side now is our settings menu, which goes to account management over on the management section of Handzon, as well as the domain name and email setup, and your page marketing window, which is pretty important, which we'll explain a little bit later. This is actually huge, so try to make sure that you go to the videos just to make sure that you get yourself indexed by Google correctly. You set up your Webmaster Tools account. Your sitemap XML is all set up here as well. So just make sure that you go through those videos because they're huge for you, and it's how you get found online, so I would look. So okay, so as we go a little further now, when you're done with all the work that you're doing, simply click the log out button and you're logged out. You can also get help on the bottom right hand corner of the screen. You can't see it right now because I've scaled up the window a bit, but there it is. There's the help section right here that you'd be able to get help, support, etc., etc. And so let me scale back the window back to normal here. Finally, when you click onto objects onto the page, you'll notice that the palette shows up on the right hand side, allowing you to simply go in and do the edits that you need to. You'll also notice, like say for instance I'll pop an image onto the page like this. You'll notice that when you click on images, the palette changes. When you click on text, it changes to fit whatever the object is that you're selecting. Now, the final thing that you need to know just to orient yourself is over on the very top of each object, you'll notice it says edit. When you click that, a drop down comes down, giving you additional options to move items up and down, lock elements, copy, group, optimize, and delete elements. Now, if you click on text, it's a little bit different, but pretty much the same thing. right? So that's the basic orientation of how to actually use the system. Now we'll go into the videos of putting in images, text, and widgets, etc.